Who had the coolest car in high school?
Between us?
Yeah, we know when you guys were in high school. Was there somebody driving
my
a cool
school
car?
is tons of nerds. Like nobody was into car. I was me and one of my friends, and then actually, there's a kid in the grade below us who had like a 997 GT2. And
Oh shit!
a gated
Jesus. Damn. Like at my school, we had one kid. So I graduated in 2002,
Yeah.
and one kid, our senior year, I didn't know the kid, but he got a then brand spanking new WRX.
Oh wow.
That'd be cool.
WRC blue
Yeah, that's cool.
sedan.
Is that a blob eye?
Bug eye. First year.
Oh,
First
Bug
year.
Eye.
The
2002.
first year. Yeah.
Okay.
First year of the WRX. And it was like, holy shit. Like, that was the hot shit car, let alone a freaking 997.2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this was
we had some cool cars.
He drove a M6 manual, which was a cool.
Oh, shit.
He probably didn't appreciate it. Like
No, he
back
did,
then.
dude.
Okay,
He was a serious car guy.
Okay, cool.
I was in
liked
the
him a lot.
yearbook
He was a friend of
posing
mine,
with
actually.
my car. Like, in the yearbook. They're like,
That's
cars of College Park.
Oh, yeah,
and it was
we
like
had
me and then, like, I don't know, like 6 other. And it was like random stuff, like some girl in her Jeep. And then, like,
Yeah.
just me and my Barracuda.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I hear stories about, like Derek. I think maybe it wasn't. Maybe my sister. There was somebody at my school, and my sister was there that had an E-Type. He would bring to school sometimes, which is so cool. What about E-Type in high school?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
That's so cool.
Most of my high school I spent in like Modesto Turlock, and
Hell
so
yeah.
A lot
everybody
of trucks.
everybody's had a truck.
Got the
Oh,
S10.
yeah.
A lifted truck.
Yep.
That was it.
No one in my high school really had anything
a lot of
interesting.
trucks.
I was a car guy. I had an E90 and an E30, but there was one guy that like just had his parents had money, and he had he would drive a Ferrari California to school.
So absurd.
I've driven past my school since. I just moved away, but I lived kind of close to it for a couple years. And there's a kid running around with a Carrera 3.2, like a red, looks like original paint.
That's sick.
Carrera
Nowadays,
Like, that could be
different,
that
yeah.
could have been Grandpa's car or
10
something like
year-
that.
I,
Like,
yeah,
that would be
like
sick.
I want to meet that
You're
person.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
That's
actually
cool.
a guy in my high school that had a like a 911 like cabriolet with the turbo rear end, but it wasn't a
Sure.
turbo.
Yeah.
And he bought it for
The
like
4.9,
$11,000.
Yeah.
I remember.
What's the turbo look body on those cars called?
I don't know, but it was a
I
turbo
don't
look, and I thought it was so
M491
cool.
or
Something like that.
And he told me he bought it for
God,
11 grand, and at that point I was like, "That is so much money. How did you able to save up
get
that much
hurt
money?" And
for
it was
not
like a
knowing
project
this.
car, and he built it. It was like really cool. I was pretty jealous of him.
There was one kid at my school. His first car was he had a silver Fiero, 88 Fiero GT.
That's hot.
Then he fucking wrecked it out in Briones, and his dad owned a construction company, so money was kind of no
Man,
object.
dude, people in construction companies always have hella cash and so many cars.
Yeah.
I've met so many dudes.
So his replacement was a 95 Supra Turbo,
wow,
which he also
that's sick.
wrecked.
Yeah.
And then he replaced it with a different black Mark IV Super Turbo.
I don't think I would spend any amount of money on any. It would be so low on my list to own a Supra.
Dude, is it
Ooh,
Like
hot take.
crazy low on my list. There are literally
For the money,
There are
yes,
probably
but-
thousands of cars I would own before I'd own a Supra.
Supra.
Of any.
I'd like to
model.
at least drive one, all of them, any of them.
Yeah,
I want to at least drive one.
I don't know.
I've owned
You own a lot
7,
of them, yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
but all Mark 1s and Mark 2s. The ones
That's
that
I
are
would
worth
add
nothing.
that. I mean, that's the price point now where it's like it's a throwaway kind of fun thing.
Yeah, my
It can be,
stepmom had a
They were
Mark-
genuinely
Mark II
throwaway. I
that
bought
was
one
cool.
for $800.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
The Mark IVs, I have a hard time like wanting to spend them.
I mean, the
on
new
that.
ones I think
Yeah.
are pretty compelling. In 20 years, people are gonna be like, "Wow, I can't believe they made that." And that
Yeah.
was a car you could buy then.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, instead of
As
being
much
like
shit as they
"To
talk about
Jay-Z."
him now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
it's just
like
that
the
was my
motor.
poster card
Sick
for a long
motor.
time. Like
Up a
was
Supra.
that was the Mark IV Supra? Yeah, back when like Need for Speed, the
I
original Need
honestly
for
think the
Speed
best
came
thing
out.
it
That was
does
like my favorite car.
is
in it.
be
Yeah.
a poster car or drag strip. I don't
Sure.
want to drive that car. It's
Yeah.
a big GT looking thing. You know, it doesn't sound that compelling to me.
Shall we, Sean?
It's a hot take. It's my hot take.
Hot take.
Never liked Supras.
Never liked Supers. Yeah.
I desperately want one, but I'm not. I
Again,
can't
this is like what I
spend the
said last
money.
week. I'd rather have an RX-7 and
Yeah.
like 50 grand.
Yeah, I mean that's dollar for dollar. Like I'm genuinely considering
An
if a
FD.
good FD comes around for like 35,
That's
Yeah.
what we were saying
Yeah.
last week. We were trying to think about a car that was
silver with red
an
interior.
like a car that never reached like hero status in the same way that like 911s did, or I forget what the other example was.
RX-8, something like that.
Yeah,
I think
so
this-
RX-7 was my thought because I feel like they're just like such good cars,
Yeah.
and they're so plagued by
Right. They're just
fear.
cantankerous a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
people are afraid of them.
Are the supers just cool just because they're cool?
Yeah,
It's a movie.
They just have
Right.
they just have like insane,
Kind of. I mean, kind of,
insane
yeah.
motors. They were like technically excellent for
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get them up to like what 2,000 horsepower or something crazy like
you
that.
probably build everything.
Yeah, they commute and then
I
just
I think
commute
it
it.
fairly reliably will do like 700 to 800 horsepower on
Right.
like,
And have it be like
stock
actually
internals,
semi-streetable.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that vein, will 335is be as valuable as Supras in like 20 years? Because you can do the same thing with those.
No, I don't think there is.
No, because that was such a moment in time, and now that we're down a
That's
rabbit
easy
hole.
to make power now.
There's not. It wasn't like a.
I
there
think
wasn't
no.
like
I think
a-
it was just not even the power. It was the '90s Japanese stuff was such a
Yeah.
an era within itself
Yeah.
that like I don't even know what the equivalent is today. There kind of isn't one really, because it's like
I
those were,
honestly
like,
think the closest thing to
semi-affordable
it would have been like the
supercars
Holy
for the time.
Trinity, like
Sure.
the level of excitement people had about the P1, the 918, and the LaFerrari when they were new, is like seems similar to me, like to the level of excitement people had. But it didn't like people weren't out there modifying a P1.
and those were so
street
unattainable.
racing it, you know?
Like when I was in high school, I was like, I remember being a sophomore in high school, like a freshman and sophomore in high school. This would have been the late 90s. I graduated 2002, so say 99, 2000, and be like, okay, if I do some like unethical things and save up a bunch of money, and like I have a puncher's chance at picking up a quote unquote high
there's
miles
easier things to do
93
out there.
Supra. Yeah, exactly. It's all for the Supra. But at the time, you can get like a used Supra Turbo with quote unquote high miles, which at the time would have been like 100
Yeah.
for 15 to 20 grand.
Yeah.
That was an attainable thing, you know.
Yeah.
The F1 and F40 and F50 beyond a Diablo, completely unattainable.
Diablos, man, I wish I was 10 years older and could have bought a Diablo 5 years ago.
But I'm 10 years older, and I could not have bought a Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. But a Diablo 5 years ago was the move, or a Murcielago.
Yeah.
But you should be crying about the maintenance on it, right?
I guess.
Just don't do the maintenance.
Just
Just fucking punt on the maintenance.
Just run it.
Park it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get some parts off Rock Auto, you know?
Yeah,
Figure it out.
it's all relative.
Anyways,
Welcome to the Valt Podcast. We are your car culture cultivators. I'm Sean, and of course, joined with
Joe, how's it going?
what up, Joe?
Frank,
hi.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, good to be here.
Robert. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Robert.
So thank you guys for being here. We got a great show in store for you tonight. Joe, why don't you tell them all about it?
Yeah, so first of all, Frank, thank you for the beer. It's very good.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm drinking some right now.
Alvarado Street. They do a bunch of stuff during Car Week, and it just felt right.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's
Yeah.
great beer. And so, yeah, it's a good podcast. We'll go straight into how our weeks have been. A couple weeks ago, Sean mentioned that at the end of October, he'd be picking up his SLC.
You son of a...
It is November 5th. So I just want to see, how you've been liking it, all that stuff.
Dude,
Yeah, tell me more.
it's absolutely amazing. It's actually sitting right here behind the camera.
It's where
so-
we're bouncing the light off of it because it's
Right.
white.
I didn't think you were going to get a white one, but you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
amazing.
actually
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
Yeah. Now, dude, I don't have it yet, and I don't know why. I've had so much stuff actually going on where I've been kind of distracted from like some of the car stuff. However, I did have actually had a car adventure the other day, so I decided that I was
Good one
going
or a
to.
bad one?
Oh, dude, I hit Briones and
fun.
up through Moraga, the twisties and everything. Came
36?
down through. Nope.
Porsche?
AutoZone. Gets even better.
Honda Fit.
Yeah.
The Honda Fit.
Yeah, buddy.
The Honda Fit with my mom and my grandma and a whole bunch of luggage.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
said,
road.
we're going for
That's
a
a good
ride.
road.
Yeah, it's a
I've
great
driven
road.
it in anger at nighttime when no one is around.
I
but
wouldn't want
that's
it
a sketchy
in a
road.
low-power
Is
car
that Bear? Is that Bear Creek?
4 people in it.
Yeah, Bear Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good road.
Yeah. No, it's actually, you know what? I was like, hey, I can actually see the road. This is actually nice.
Yeah.
Not just like zooming by.
of
So
visibility.
that was my car adventure for the week. And what else? That was it. That's all I got, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Had the M2 out for a little bit and did some very naughty things with that, but that's
M2
kind of
behavior.
a
As you would, yep.
yeah.
M2 things.
Yeah. It's kind of a regular. How about you, Frank?
Oh boy, I've been keeping busy. I've been a busy boy. Lot of photo work. This week has been just pretty hairy, just kind of nonstop. I worked all the way through the weekend. I shot a cool 15,000 mile 16 Cayman S.
Nice.
I shot a 32 Ford Roadster hot rod. That was this really. I'm not like, like Ford T-bucket hot rod guy.
Yeah.
I don't play in ZZ Top. It's not really my scene. This one's super cool. It's like a really tasteful build, like leather straps to hold the hood down. Like it's a really, really dope car. So I got to shoot that. I'm shooting a lot for Ingo with Canal Waterworks. I assume friend of the pod. And then a bunch of other clients coming out of the woodwork. I've got a pair of Jag XJSs coming up to shoot. I've got a supercharged 3rd Gen 4Runner to shoot. A 68 Mustang Mach 1 4-speed, 428 car, red with a red interior that you,
Factory 428 car.
yeah. At Joe
pretty
got to rub a little bit.
Pretty good repaint.
That's sweet.
Yeah, decent repaint, not perfect, but like killer driver.
It was fun to detail though.
Yeah, the guy dropped it off. He's like, I don't think it needs a detail. I'm like, kind of does.
It did.
You see all these swirly things?
I think the interior might have been redyed in that car just because of the way it feels.
Oh,
but
maybe.
Like, it was good. It was good.
Yeah. But yeah, red on red. It's kind of a cool thing.
And a manual, which is that.
yeah, and
when
it's
I
a
walked into the
4-speed.
shop, I'm like, oh, this is the one I would buy if I wanted.
It's pretty
a Mustang.
rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like manly car.
What else is coming up? I just shot yesterday I shot an SLS
Oh, cool.
Roadster. I love that M156 motor.
Yeah, they're really good.
Anyways, I'm staying very busy doing photo stuff and then trying to do more of my own damn podcast. So working on trying to. We're knocking on the door of 200 episodes.
Sweet.
That's another pointless automotive podcast is both what it is and as well as the name of it. And so yeah, we're trying to plan some fun stuff for episode 200, which is right around the corner. So
You need to get 200 guests.
ooh, yeah, for what?
Walk in
200
30
guests for like
seconds.
30 seconds a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of those when
Like,
you're,
what do
when
you
you're
like
at
about
like
this podcast?
a
I don't know who you are. Yeah.
Okay, next.
yeah, or like just like at like a I don't know, like a retirement or something like that, and people record like a thing.
Yeah,
It was good to work with you, John, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think there's actually a lot of car podcasts out there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure there
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not in my algorithm. I don't see like a whole bunch.
Well, they're all small, probably.
Yeah.
Except for
If
like
you
the,
look
like
for
the
'em,
big-
Another
big
pointless
five,
one, if you
know?
will. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
lots.
I mean, you'll have people that pop up like here and there, and they'll talk about cars.
Yeah, they do it for like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
There are
sync it with the
no
waves.
car podcasts in my algorithm besides like there are none. Zero. I get no recommendations.
Yeah.
So it's just how
As it is right now, I have one surprise guest who is going to come on and record with us.
Sweet.
So stay tuned if we can make it work logistically because there's a lot of moving pieces. But yeah, I'm a busy boy. How about you, Rob Huerto?
Me?
Yeah, I'm passing the baton to you, my
Go.
friend.
I
God,
just
oh, fuck.
ordered some Super Sprint stuff for my M3.
Ooh.
So I can build my exhaust system.
What did you buy?
And,
What super sprint things did you buy?
muffler and mid pipe.
Which M3 do you have?
E30.
Are you gonna have a cat or no? No cat.
Yeah.
It's an S52 spot. It's not like it's gonna pass smog. It's like you can tell us. It doesn't matter.
It lives in my house. It's gonna live in my house out of state. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah,
not
I
a
figured.
car.
My-
On a close course in Mexico.
Yeah. It's my other place.
Your summer home.
Yeah, my summer home. That car, I just like parts. All the swap parts are in and ready. It's waiting to get oil pan baffles installed, which haven't been delivered yet. Need a E34 oil pan for the swap for it to fit. What else is on that car? I don't know. That's kind of it, actually. After the baffles and the pan are installed, it's done. The motor's
Baffling.
done, and then all the parts are there for the swap, so the motor will go in, and then the exhaust, and then it'll be done. And then I need to spend a ton of time shaking it down and getting suspension right. And I need to find wheels that work for it because it has a big brake kit that only fits big wheels.
Ronald Bears.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I need to figure out my wheels. I would like to not do some big polished BBSs or something.
How big are the big brake? Well, like, how
It
big
has
is this?
17s on it right now to fit, and
Yeah.
I don't think you could fit a much smaller.
Well, I mean, an E30 M3 starts at 16, right?
It's not 15.
15. I don't know.
15s.
Maybe you might be right. I'm so used to people.
I know
getting
stock wheels won't
16s.
fit.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm sure I can find a BBS that will fit. I'm not doing Ronald Bears. Who cares? But the wheels, it has racing dynamics on it that are like E36 wheels that look okay, but they're just big and it's like feels like too much wheel for that car.
Yeah.
It
Why
doesn't
don't you
look
just
right,
buy
and I feel like it's going to
smaller
ride
brakes?
hard. And yeah,
Smaller brakes.
I could just go to smaller brakes.
Yeah.
I kind of like having big brakes,
Just brake delete.
power.
could-
Yeah.
You could take my BBSs off of the E3060. See how they fit. Get your fit right.
What do you have on yours?
Those are definitely
Those
Are they
17s.
RAs?
They're
They
17s.
RAs?
Those will look
That's
too new. For
that.
your
Yeah,
car.
that's kind of what I was thinking. But
Just for fitment.
style fives.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 5-spoke.
Yeah, I was thinking a M system, even like just to have because they're kind of cheap.
Steelies.
M systems are cheap. They feel expensive to me.
I mean, relative to like a BBS.
I guess
RA
relative to, like, brand new
RS
BBS,
or
yeah.
an LM, like those are just.
You know what? They're cheaper than Ronald Bears. You ever try and price out Ronald Bears?
No, how much are they?
Well, like 10
Mad
grand?
expensive.
Yeah.
Like
For like a
$5,000.
real set, they're like $4,000.
Yeah, M systems are what, like I feel like 2,500.
Don't know. Without the wheel covers, $2,500 all day for
Yeah,
sure.
I think throwing stars look really weird on M3 E30 M3s.
You can do turbines. That might look okay.
Turbines would look a
cool.
lot better.
Turbines would look
Still a
cool.
little bit. It's just so next generation from that car.
It is. I had a friend with an E30 coupe in white that had the turbines on it, and I actually really liked it because it makes the wheel look
I
smaller.
didn't think about turbines. That's a really
because
good strategy.
because of it makes the
that
wheel
would
look
look
smaller,
cool
so
in
that
your
might be good for you.
That would be good.
look
I know.
good.
I'm
Is
pretty sure
Alpina's
M
too boring?
systems- I don't think I want to do Alpinas because that's just like
It's too expected.
it's just not an Alpina car.
Yeah, that's
His
true.
car is too modified.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you have to.
Pan-
I like
you have
M
to do it
systems.
aggressively.
Derek and I were
Sports.
talking about M systems because it's just like I want to keep it something that's like correct for at least a BMW. That it would be really great if it was something that looked right for an E30. But anyway, that's like down the road. I have to figure out fitment and everything for that because the wheels that aren't right now rub a lot, and I can adjust height a lot to try to figure that out. But yeah, I'm still a little ways out once that car gets back. Otherwise, work has just been work. We've been busy. Got some cool stuff there that I can't talk about.
At this point, you could just make shit up.
Just make it up, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can come by and see it.
Just make shit
No,
up.
then we can't talk about it either.
Got this
cars
Carrera
to back,
GT Safari build.
Yeah.
Got a roof tent.
You're like the worst car friend to have. I'm telling you.
See him.
It's not him. It's the people. It's his clients that don't want anyone to talk
Right.
about.
We're very
stuff.
private.
Yeah.
well-heeled individuals.
In my interest to be private. I'm trying to think of something interesting I did this week or drove. We're shooting an IROC Porsche, which you guys have all seen
I think
there.
it's a Camaro.
No.
Damn.
Tomorrow. That's exciting. That car is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet. Nice. Yeah, I mean, so last weekend, I went to SoCal Vintage, took a day trip down to LA to do that.
Cool.
I really don't care that much at this point because I've seen everything, and so like I'm pretty jaded at this point. But like, figured with like the kid coming, I probably should just. I'm not
Go
going to be
do
able
things.
to take a day
Absorb.
trip. You know.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I just did it. So we drove down for like 3 hours and then drove back. Nothing really specific to ride. I mean, like every car at SoCal Vintage was basically like all of the interesting BMWs that were at like Legends or something.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Sure.
we've seen them all. They're cool cars, but you've kind of seen everything at this point. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, we drove the M5 wagon down and back. I drove the way back. He drove the way up. My dad. And the car just drives so well. I mean, like it shifts so smooth. It has a sock shifter in it. My E28 has a very like aggressive short shifter, so that has convinced me to like try to find a just stock shifter for the M5 because it kind of like lowers the driving experience for me to like have to like it be so notchy.
Right.
So I have a bunch of them at my house right now that I'm going to test this weekend. Because one of my friends had a bunch of V28 shifters. Wasn't sure if there were any M5 ones, but he just gave them all to me, and we're going to try all of them.
Can I call out these two degenerates right now that are on their phone?
Sorry.
Both of them dual wielding
I was
cell
texting
phones.
Jordan back, and then I got distracted by it.
Yeah. Maybe I was hoping maybe they were looking at the podcast document. But
That's what I was doing.
I was just waiting. I was just waiting to hear like the Pornhub like drum solo start up.
I got you.
Don't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, the weekend was fun. It was cool to go do a day trip. It really just feels like a commute. Like it's just like 5 hours. It honestly made me wonder if I was I've been driving too much because like it just didn't feel bad to me.
That's good.
Going to LA and back, but there's that.
It wasn't you were there for a night, right?
No,
Oh my god.
no. I woke up at 4, which was fun. I actually did really enjoy waking up at 4 and then driving
What
until
car did you guys bring?
M5 wagon.
M5 wagon. See, if you were
would
on
have
your
known if you were
phone.
texting Jordan. If you
I
were
don't
texting
know
him.
anything.
But yeah, I mean, it's a cool event. It's a cool event, and it's way better if you go the whole weekend because the day after in the same park is an Italian French show, and there's Italian cars that I've never like all these like weird Lancias that you never ever see
Sick.
because they're worthless,
Yeah.
but are like so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting because I last time I was there was 2018, but there was this Lancia.
Beta.
What is that? Is it a
Flavia.
coupe?
Lancia.
Flavia.
Yeah.
No, it was nothing that you would know of. Like it's like a really odd, but it's beautiful. It looks
Sigma?
like
I don't
looks
know.
like a Mercedes SEC.
Alfredo.
If that triggers your thoughts at all. But like I
that makes
remember
me think
seeing
about
it.
bitter, but
It was a front wheel drive. It's like unremarkable car, but it was so
Yeah.
cool to look at. So that's actually way better than the SoCal Vintage.
cool.
But didn't get to go to it because we just took a day trip. So maybe next time, whenever the next time
There you
is. But yeah, in terms of business, it's just been kind of flowing. I mean, I've kind of been like really wanting to go be at my shop more often. Due to like the fall and the winter, people like my clients don't really want to bring their cars to a shop. They kind of want to get their car done and leave it inside,
Right.
So I've been doing like 85% out of shop detailing, which is fine. But like, it's when I'm like yesterday, I had a detail at the shop,
Right.
And right after I did the car that we were doing with you guys, and it was so nice to like be at my shop and like just be
Sure,
there for
because you
2
like,
hours.
I know where a plug is, and I know where this, and like,
Yeah,
it's
and
just
it's
like you're
just like, I
you get
know
a flow
it's just
state.
nice
you
to
can
have the
just
doors open
knock
and
them.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I need to like, I mean, this is what it is with detailing. Like people, sometimes like this, it's always been this way. Like people always want it to be mobile right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's been busy with that stuff, but I can't complain. It was good. Been good.
Besides, when you're in your own spot, then you can just like shamelessly listen to as much Andrew Tate as you want. And it's
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go
not
full
going to weird
degenerate.
anyone
Yeah.
out.
How'd you know, man?
Not worry about anyone around me.
Part of
which
the,
is nice.
the I don't even
Our favorite.
I assume, I don't know. Is there like some like clever or not clever name for like his fan base? You know how like different fan bases will be like.
Manosphere.
Yeah, man.
Is it the manosphere?
Is it, is it really that's
Manosphere
what
is
that
like
is?
the whole world
Yeah.
of like.
Yeah, I thought the whole manfluencer
Yeah.
space is called the
But it's
manosphere. But
like
like, do they call
Oh,
themselves
you
like
mean his followers?
yeah, his
specifically.
followers?
Like,
Are they
oh.
called like
Yeah,
The-
yeah.
the
Tate
Taters.
Nation or something like
I
that?
think taters would be good.
Taters.
Taters would be really good.
Ugh. It's also insufferable. Anyways,
But yeah, business has been business. I mean, I can't complain. It's been busy. Yeah, that's it. And my dad and I split an E30, but we'll talk about
Oh,
that later
my.
on in the,
The car's so cool.
in the
You
podcast.
split it down like the
Yeah.
long way.
We
or
literally
just-
cut
Which
it
way?
directly in half.
Which way would it wear pants?
So I got
Long way. Or,
yeah,
Maybe
it's
you
like a
cut it
horse.
like a cake.
I
a
had
horse.
the driver and
Yeah.
passenger seat. He has
Or
the back.
a
He has the
centaur, I
back. He has the
suppose. Yeah.
differential and the muffler and the back seat, and I have the everything else.
but which one wears the pants?
That's a good question.
There's a top and bottom thing we're not going to
Yeah.
get into here.
I think the rear end probably is the one that has the
The pants.
pants.
Right.
Okay.
Who wears the pants?
All right, so that brings us into the member Discord find. So if you're not familiar, Vault has a Patreon link down in the description below. If you'd like to support us, when you're a member, you get access to the Discord, where we post marketplace finds. We do drive sim nights, VIP at special events like the Tiny Car Show, all that stuff.
Oh. Wow.
So-
Members, they come by the warehouse and I can show them the
The train tracks.
The train tracks.
Yeah.
The train tracks, which we deleted.
Right.
So we'll not bring that up anymore. But so let's get straight into it. So the first
Dude,
find
good find. I want this.
is actually just kind of like what do you find? You looking at the Mercedes right now? Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, this is a 2006 Mercedes-Benz E500.
Oh, it's a 4MATIC. Are they all?
4MATIC.
They're like all 4MATICs. It's really hard.
Mine's
to
a
find.
rear-wheel drive,
500
but yeah,
so.
it is hard to find a rear-wheel drive.
A 500
yeah.
rear-wheel drive.
So this is like my ideal color. I love pewter. Pewter is my favorite color for this car, which is weird. I know, but like, I love pewter.
Hardly know
Pewter.
her.
Black interior.
Pewter.
And the issue is $6,000. I'm kind of bummed because I bought mine for $2,500 and I'm already into it for $5,000.
Wait, yours is a 500?
No, mine's $320.
320.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I could have just bought this.
Is yours a
which
211?
Yeah, it's this, but a V6.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a 211.
Yeah, so I'm
Super
kind of bummed when I saw this. I was like, damn, I
Fast
should sell the E320 and buy this. But by the
Yeah.
time I sell the E320, this is gone. But
I
this
mean,
is
the
like
320 gets probably significantly better gas mileage.
it does.
This car
and
gets like 18.
The cool thing about the 320
Yeah, if you're
is
lucky.
the history. The history is really good on the car. It has more options than this one does. Like it has massaging seats that don't work, but eventually
This
will
listing
work.
makes me think that somebody bought this car and drove it for a while, and we're like, I'm going to sell it before I get to 200,000 miles, and then they didn't get around to selling it, and now they're like, okay, 199,999.
But
I
yeah,
have to sell it now.
But at the last sentence is a super clean car built to go 400,000 miles.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
built to go 400,000 miles.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean these engines are like
Yeah,
The
113.
thing is
I'm not that
everything
worried about
around them,
mileage.
like the air suspension. I'm pretty sure these are all air suspension.
That car doesn't
500s.
look like it's failed, but they
I think
maybe
just the
ran
rear,
it
right, on these?
enough to.
For the 500. I mean, I know my car has rear air.
Yeah, I
but-
think they're only rear air. Though.
Okay,
I think
well,
it's
that's
only the
great.
rear. I don't think it's the front.
Okay, good.
Looks
I
like
always
the-
thought it was all airmatic around for 500.
I mean, I totally could be wrong.
My grandpa, when they were new, had a sedan that had airmatic suspension.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know if we'll actually be able to find out by like a picture of the interior. But
Comment with your answers.
this one does have the airmatic
I
suspension.
don't know how much I'd want to own a 4MATIC though.
No, you don't want this. But like, I don't know. It's a cool car. I guess I'm kind of bummed out that I bought one with 225,000 miles and it's like way in much worse shape than this. And this is like a little bit
You
more
think?
more money. So
You
Yeah,
could
this could've
you
just
could
been-
buy this thing and put 10 miles on
they
it.
might
and,
need a
like,
conductor
polish.
plate. They
Realize
might
that, like-
be leaking valve. I mean, like
Yeah.
it's
it needs cats because 200,000. You
Exactly.
don't know.
So it's a cool find. Pewter's a great color. It's a good spec.
It does look good. It
The
looks like a
wheels,
good
I prefer
example.
these wheels over the 320 wheels. I like
these
these 5
wheels
spokes.
a lot.
Ooh, I will say you got to clean the sunroof drains. You can see the cover on the sunroof has got some water. It's got some water stains on it.
And chances are that sunroof doesn't work either. So
Yeah, probably.
True. Yeah.
my sunroof like barely functions. No sunroofs from this generation.
just
do it.
wrap your roof and just
Yeah.
like seal it.
Just make it a sunroof delete.
Chrome
Yeah.
wrap. Yeah.
So that's the first find. The second find Wesley found. I just
Oh
wanted
my
to
God.
shout it out because the name is Piaggio Ape, which just means it's some sort of Italian thing.
It's pronounced ape.
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 Oh, you're right.
It's a
'cause
Piaggio ape.
Yeah, so Piaggio Ape. I'm assuming that means it's Italian, right?
Yes.
$6,500.
Way
Yo, I
overpriced,
really wanna
but it's really
flip this
cool.
thing.
They're pretty notorious. Like they're known. Like if you're like deep Italy,
Yeah.
like it's a
Is
pretty.
it just a motorcycle?
Deep
with,
Italy.
it's basically like a
dual rear?
it's like a tuk but
Yeah.
less awful.
So what is this? Is this worth $6,500?
No.
In my opinion, absolutely.
This is a $500 thing.
Yeah. It seems like
maybe
you could buy it at Target for $250.
This is.
I would
please,
not spend more than $500 on this car.
Please get this off my lawn.
Somebody like bought this and were like, "Oh, babe, it'll be worth money."
Just be fine.
50 cc two.
Someone
Yeah.
imported
We live
it.
in San Francisco. Some hipster will deeply overpay for this.
Yeah.
Make it a coffee truck.
Vehicle
There is
needs
one.
a few things to be a daily driver. Is in the list.
Daly's one.
Yo.
Needs an entire engine.
Wow.
And then you get past 25 miles per hour.
Vehicle needs a new vehicle to become a daily driver.
To be fair, they've sold 5 on Bring a Trailer. The cheapest one they ever sold was $8,600.
Wow.
The
That was
guy,
in
who,
07.
I'm just not in the income bracket necessary to be buying these for no
the
reason.
guy who bought this says, "Hey, you know what? There's a guy in a fire truck that has one of these. Looks just like this."
Yeah.
Squint.
Yeah.
So if it can capitalize.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the Piaggio.
This at least sold.
Number 3, yeah. So this just sold, but I wanted to shout it out because 45 grand, even at 45, I think these are such good driver's
Yeah, that's
cars.
a lot of car.
This is right-hand drive, so it's kind of like I think it's a downgrade in my opinion. For this,
Wait, what year?
Oh, got that one ball shifter.
but I guess every time I see these, I would love.
Have you
one of
driven
these.
one?
No, I haven't.
So fun.
Yeah,
I
I've
only
well,
drove
driven one on a
Jason's.
sim.
I drove Jason's supercharged one.
Oh yeah, his was an S.
Oh
right?
my god, they're so much fun.
Yeah, this is like my dream,
just a
like back
go-kart.
roads, like driving car. I
Yeah,
would love
it's
to
really
buy a
fun.
Lotus Elise.
I've never
It's like
driven an
it's
Elise.
so good. It is honestly so good.
They're the best, and they're Toyota engines.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I've
It,
never
like,
driven an
ruins-
Elise,
it
but
ruins every car you drive after it. You know.
until you try and commute in it, and then you're like, oh
yeah,
god.
as a driver's car. Yeah, it's like it's just such a good baseline
Yeah.
car as a driver's car.
so I've never
Frank?
driven an Elise, but I have driven a Tesla Roadster.
Oh, it's pretty much the same thing.
How is
right?
it?
I mean, kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Does it
I
feel
can
like
see at
low
the
center of
time it was
gravity,
so
like, very
yeah.
flat
I didn't get to
corner?
hustle it,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
I drove it to a photo shoot location from Pleasanton to Livermore and back.
I had a neighbor growing up,
And it
with
was cool.
one that he like dailied to work.
But it was like at that point, it was like the whatever 15th electric car I'd driven.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
can see in period,
It's cool.
Yeah,
like that would have been like,
It's a very
holy
compelling
shit, the
thing.
future is now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so it's
I
cool. It's
remember when
quick.
there was a New York Times article with them on the front page when
Mm-hmm.
that car was new, when it was released.
Yeah, but the actual fuel, fuel injected Elise, that's what I want at some point, and
Yeah.
I'm sure by the time I'm able
They
to
make
actually buy one.
carbureted Elises?
No, but like without EV.
Oh,
fuel.
I see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so there's that. The next find is a 996 Carrera. Seems to be in great shape, in a good color.
Looks like Kale's.
It does. It's not. I don't
His
think
has brown interior.
it's not Kale's car.
His
Right.
is a 4S,
Okay.
right?
Yes,
yeah.
his is a 4S.
There's a Forest, yeah.
Which is why I pulled big
is
bucks.
this blue or green? It's green.
It's green.
Green.
I think
It's
it's
like a dark teal. It might be the same color as
I think
Kale's,
it's
actually.
it's the same color.
Yeah.
His
Dark teal.
spec is a lot nicer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, his spec's great. I love the narrow body 996.
I agree. I'm like a narrow body truther when it
I
comes
really
to
do. I
996,
love
997.
every time I drive a 996. I'm like this
Or
is like a,
a
suck
wide
on
body
thing.
denier,
This is true.
I'd say.
Wide
This is
body
true,
denier,
which is
yeah.
different than loads because I'm famously no loads refused.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to go from
Nope, nobody does. That's why I said it. Keeping you on your toes, Roberto.
This is one of those cars that I always am
Oh,
like.
this is Spencer's car.
Is it?
Spencer Trenery.
Oh, okay.
do
Yeah,
we
look
know
at
him?
that.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you just doxed him.
Well, his name,
His name is on there.
He's got a well-known name, so Fantasy Junction.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's just one of those, especially now knowing that.
Oh yeah.
Why are you not selling this? Like,
I think it's probably just his personal car.
yeah, it's just what's
Still
the point?
though, like that color, it's
Just-
a good car.
I feel like it'd be so easy to sell this for top dollar on an auction platform. Like,
Yeah.
why are you trying to?
you have
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
resources, like
Yeah.
you're in the top whatever
I
percent
always
of people that
start
do it.
questioning these cars. It's like why like with the resources you have, why are they here? You know?
Well, I mean, that could be he's like, it's probably like a high 30s car. I'll throw it up at like mid to low 40s if someone bites.
And just
Great.
hope. Yeah, just hope.
Yeah.
And
Sell it-
after
sell
3
it
weeks, if
locally.
it doesn't, then I'll send it. you know?
Yeah.
Which I,
I
get.
mean, like, these Porsches are really like I think we've had 3 Carrera 32s and a 964 that have all sold privately with no marketing in like under a week.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Like they just sell themselves. These,
yeah.
like any special Porsche. I mean, 996 maybe a little bit more difficult, but like
Right.
any
Not here.
911 that's like got like straight enough history and everything is just like goes away like that.
Yep.
You don't even need to deal with the hassle of bringing a trailer, and you can usually get more money. But he does have there's a price on it, which doesn't help.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's a cool car. I hope it goes.
I'm sure it's an easy car to sell in this market.
Yeah,
Yeah, narrow body. You don't ever see good narrow body 911s. Or
that's a good
996s.
color too.
It's a good color.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a PTS color then, right?
That's a good question.
That wasn't a
Was
standard.
it? It was a
I don't-
special order color.
Yeah, I think it
know.
was. I don't think that was.
The dark
I don't think
teal
that was a
doesn't
standard.
seem like a car you would just like
Yeah, yeah.
buy.
Yeah, I mean, how many do you see?
No, never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Kales, but
Yeah.
that's also a 4S. It's
Yeah.
a later
that
car.
might be like forest green either. It's also that might
Yeah.
be more green than this one.
I think Kale's looks like a slightly different
Yeah.
green to me.
If this is teal, I don't think his was green.
but it's also like the photos and the location.
But who knows?
Right.
I don't. It's a good car nonetheless. I
Good
hope
car.
it sells.
Yeah.
So that brings us into the next find, which is Frank found this one. So this is a 1978 VW Scirocco with a diesel. Frank, why don't you tell us?
Diesel swap. Yeah.
Swap.
So
Okay, I was like,
so it seems like a really dope
oh, it's
build.
in my hood.
It is. Yeah. It's
Blue
I'm actually.
plates.
It's got.
These-
See, Robert's all over this thing. Look at this.
Cool.
So it seems like a pretty good car. This is a Mark One Scirocco. It's got
Damn, it's really clean.
It's really clean. It's a
Wow, that
1.9
swap is
TDI.
so well done.
Right, thank you.
What?
See, why am I talking? Robert's so into this.
Dude, this is crazy.
I'm telling you. Like, I'm surprised it's still here. It also comes with a, like, probably overly built 8-valve 2-liter.
Yeah.
That just comes in a box or something like that.
Oil on it once every 62,000 miles.
Yeah, maybe. But it's like 12.5 to 1 compression gas motor.
Wait, I thought you said this was a
It
diesel
is.
swap.
It also, I'm saying, it also comes with a wildly built 2-liter, just in a box, apparently.
Oh.
Remember when I bought a car from you and it came with an engine and a laundry basket? Similar vibe. Yeah, and it's got all this stuff. It also comes with an extra, close ratio 5-speed box.
Yeah.
Couple of things. 95% of the wiring works, is what it says. It's
Is that
very, very critical what that last 5% is.
Are we talking like,
right?
none of the engine electronics
Right.
work?
No,
but, like
I assume like
Something's not
the headlights
grounded.
work.
Yeah.
headlights work, dash works, all
Right.
the interior lights work,
Right.
But the ignition does not work.
Does not
no
work.
ignition.
right, yeah, we don't know. But then it's like Bluetooth unit, lots
I like
of
the interior.
spares.
Those
That's
door cards.
it
are pretty
looks
hot.
it looks like a good car, and for
Yeah.
$8,500,
I would
it
maybe not
seems-
want to spend $8,500. I think I would maybe probably offer like 5.
I don't think you're getting it for 5.
No,
but
I don't
it's
think you
been-
are, but like that's probably what I would want it for.
I think I
Scirocco?
think it's been. I don't know. Like I would want to drive it, but like a TDI swapped Mark 1 rust-free
Yeah, yeah.
Scirocco seems
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Seems
You're just
rad.
really shooting for a tiny niche there.
yeah.
It's kind of like you and Jason.
Oh yeah.
Like
The
that. I just mean,
Scirocco
like, there's,
niche?
Like I can think of like 2 people I know that would buy it off the top of my head. It would be like you and Jason.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it could be that motor should make decent power, and that weighs
yeah.
0 pounds.
Yeah, what do they weigh? Like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah. So I think it would be fun.
Yeah, the metal is like this thick.
Exactly, which is why it's like impressive that it seems like it's also rust free.
Yeah.
Seems it might be 100% Bondo.
Freshly
I don't know.
Mako repainted.
Right. Better get Mako.
There's no up close photos of the paint, so who knows?
Yeah.
It
But-
does say it's been repainted.
That's
So
true.
I mean, it has to have been
Yeah.
to look that good.
And the last find is this 1987 Mercury Lynx XR3.
Oh, dude, I saw this. I saw this
Talk about it. I
yesterday,
don't
and
know
I was
anything
like,
about this.
man, I want that.
it's sick, right?
Yeah, it's sick.
It's basically for the uninitiated
It's so cool.
in like the deep 80s American shitbox lore.
Yeah.
Is not even just the Mercury Lynx in and of itself, which is just a rebadged pretend upscale. I'm not even convinced it's actually more upscale than an Escort.
Yes, they're saying,
But just
yeah,
like
it looks like an
pretend
Escort.
Was it
upscale.
Was that rebody? Was that rebadged from a Japanese car? Or was this actually Ford?
No.
Ford?
It looks like a
This
Ford
is a
Escort.
Ford. No, it's Ford.
Yeah,
it's.
okay.
I think. Okay.
Yeah, I thought the back looked like an Escort.
That's
It
definitely
is
a
an
Ford
Escort.
That's
It's
a Ford
completely an
Escort.
Escort GT.
Yep.
Was the Lynx XR3, which was like the
Yeah,
GT
yeah.
derivative. There are. I've never
Comes with a
seen one
spring.
in the
Yeah.
wild.
Comes with a spring.
It comes with a single spring.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. I've never seen one of these in the wild.
I haven't either. I didn't know they existed.
They are hilarious. I think it's good for like 110 horsepower or something. It's not exactly gonna light the
Not
world on
bad
fire.
after
Yeah.
a 1.9 liter.
So what you're thinking of is after this was you ended up with the Mercury. They replaced the Lynx with the Mercury Tracer
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Those, it's a lower roofline lift hatch thing. Right?
Yeah, it looked actually even more unapologetically Escort. I mean, the
okay.
car, not like a male Escort.
Yeah.
And
My mind didn't go there, so that's all good.
okay, I know you. So the thing is those ones they made a performance one called the LTS, which I believe stood for luxury touring sedan.
The front end, the grill design is what I
Right.
what I remember.
and those came with a Mazda. I think it's a Mazda BP motor.
So is that the same as a 626?
No, it's the 1.6 out of the early Miata, just spun around,
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
which is rad.
Front-
Or at least
front
I think it's the same spec as came out of the Protege.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, that thing's cool.
that's the Mercury.
and I
Hour.
think I would offer 2,500.
Yeah, here's $2,000.
Yeah, it's hard to
and a
justify.
nice sandwich.
It's much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Pack
yeah.
of Modelo.
Yeah, that'd give you a free tow. Is about it.
Yeah.
One toe, just one toe.
One toe.
Take
No
the
love,
big
no love
toe?
for the
Take
links.
it off your driveway for
And then
you.
you get the one spring to go with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do get a
One
spring.
toe, one
yeah.
spring.
Plus or minus $50.
Yeah.
Plus 5 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
finds.
finds though.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you.
finds. Good finds this week. I know we've been, but like a month ago, like I remember editing an episode of this podcast, and like our Discord is just struggling right now, and we had some pretty
all
bad.
Our algorithms are all
Dude,
messed up.
Jake's algorithm is just so cursed.
Yeah.
But I think it's
God.
back. I do think we're back. I think that the cars have been great the past
That's a
couple
good mix. That's a
episodes.
good mix. of
The
cars.
2 I posted were like within the first like 10 cars that
Those
my
are
algorithm
both
fed
really
me.
good finds,
That's perfect.
honestly.
Like
Yeah.
I get the most like
Facebook
I would
knows.
stop-
I guess
obscure-
Meta
If that
knows.
Scirocco came on my feed, I would stop and look at it.
it's sick.
Yeah.
I would not buy it, but I would look at it.
Yeah,
No.
Meta knows.
Trade for a Spitfire straight up.
Yeah, that's good.
Absolutely not. I don't want to trade for anything. I just want to get rid of it. I was joking about just leaving it somewhere with the keys in it.
And fully insure it though. Get that agreed value, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that brings us into the main topic of today's podcast, which is all about car stories. So, as mentioned before, my dad and I split an E30. Actually, Ingo messaged me like 2 months ago or something like that. With this guy with an E30, he had no idea what it was. It just was too low value for him to help
Dude, it's
sell.
so
Sure.
cool. It's such a good story.
And so I was like, well, I might be like Julian just sold his like very modified E30 for 100 grand. So I'm like,
Right.
maybe he'll want another one. So I basically was like, send him my information, text me, and we'll get all the photos and have it come to my shop, and maybe I'll clean it up for them and like help sell it or something.
Right.
And so they brought it to me, the owner, and it pulled up, and like he just started. It was so for those who haven't seen my Instagram post or don't know what the car is, it's a 1985 318i in Zinnoberrot. So like I don't know even know what that means in German, like red, some sort
The
of red.
predecessor to the predecessor to Hellrot.
right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So red, with like a cloth tan interior.
Cooper sedan.
Coupe.
Coupe.
318i coupe.
So big bumper,
big
tiny
bumper.
motor,
Yeah, M10.
Red.
104 horsepower.
cloth inserts,
Cloth everywhere.
factory radio delete.
Yeah, so this
Sick.
car is crazy. So
Basic.
It's
bitch.
so
the,
cool.
the basic of the basics. So,
So
this car
cool.
was purchased while
He
the guy
went
was
in
stationed.
and erased
all of
checked
it.
items.
This is the
at the
so
dealer.
Any way to
this
not
guy's
get
story was so
seats?
cool.
Can we get seat delete?
We don't need that.
Yeah,
We don't need that.
This guy's story was so cool. So he's from Thailand, and he told me when we were like doing the paperwork that his dream was to come to the United States and buy a BMW.
Sick.
And so I
He was 22 or something when he bought it.
I don't know. Well, his wife was 21 when she was driving it. So
Yeah, yeah.
it might have been.
He was like,
It's been
he
like
was
40 years.
58 at the
kid.
time.
He's in his 70s now. So yeah, like fresh
Yeah.
out of like the military. So he
Yeah.
ordered this car in Germany while he was in the military.
Sick.
He did a year delivery program on it. All these photos of the car and all these different places. He added 244,000 miles. It was his only car the entire time he's had it.
So dope.
Drove it like that's all he did. All he drove. The only reason why he had other cars was for his wife and his daughters. No one else drove it because no one else knew how to drive stick and didn't want to drive stick. So it was just his miles, 244,000.
except for the wife's story driving.
Except for the wife's story, yeah. So I have we have every single piece of documentation on the car ever. Like the bill of like validating, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a bill that is like to get the car into the country that like states what the car is.
all
and
of
Like
it's
a
import-
bill of
right,
lading
so
kind
yeah,
of.
purchased in December of 1984.
Yeah. Well, and the journal.
And the journal.
I think the coolest thing is gas receipts and journal.
Yeah, so gas receipts, but not just gas receipts. It's the date of the gas fill up, how many gallons were in the car, the current mileage, and like comments about the car. And then after each, for like the first like 30, 20, 25 years, it was like at the end of each quarter, he would sum up the mileage. This is how many miles I drove this quarter. And it would just do that. And eventually
That's
it
insane.
started to fade a little bit, as time goes
Such
on.
an engineer thing.
Yeah, and
Right.
everything. He had this
Yeah.
big ass notebook, and so on the front of the notebook it had all the mileage, and then on the back of the notebook it had a written log of like services and stuff, and also had
log.
receipts. He also would in this book would also like make commentary about like when he crossed over 100,000 miles. Like he was
Yeah.
like he gave me the specific, or he gave his book the specific spot at the specific time when he crossed over that certain those milestones.
Wasn't it like at midnight on
Yeah,
in
like
John
it was
Muir
like it was like
Woods?
driving past John Muir in Walnut Creek, the hospital.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
like
I thought because when
less
he texted me
interesting.
that, I was sitting with Derek and I was like,
Yeah.
midnight in John Muir
Yeah,
Woods. Like
less
the dude was
interesting
just
than the
out
woods.
for a drive.
Yeah.
That would like
That'd be so
God, if
cool.
I had like the forethought of like some really like a car that was like deeply special to me,
Yeah, yeah.
to be like, oh, I'm gonna roll over 100,000. Like I need to like be driving it
Through John Muir Woods.
like at
or-
sunset or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
do
yeah,
like
yeah.
like plan that shit
Yeah,
out.
but this car, like, I mean, so not only that,
Getting
but like
Taco
it
Bell.
just everything. Like he was so attached to
in
this car.
the pickup line, it rolls over.
So
Fully
wait,
original.
Is he selling it or what? Why is it with you?
It's mine now.
Oh, you
Joe
bought it.
it
Yeah.
from him.
Oh,
so
okay.
so I actually at my shop I was trying to convince him to like just this isn't even a car at this point. This is you. You are if you sell this
Right.
car, you are selling part of you.
Yeah.
Like do not sell this car. And he's like, I can't. I'm not driving it anymore. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you drive it. Like you could
Right.
die.
It
Just give it
needs
to
to-
someone.
it needs to
like even
live
if you
its
die,
life with
keep
you.
it in your family. Like
Yeah.
even if they can't drive it, just keep it.
Or
you know,
just get buried in it.
And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, it's not worth anything. It's worth like maybe $4,000. You know, it's like a 3-team. You know, it's
Yeah.
not going to be
Yeah.
worth anything. The only reason why someone's buying this is
Deep
'cause
mileage.
It's the
it's just
story.
a story.
It's the story.
story.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I felt bad because I appraised the car for him. So I didn't want to buy it on the spot. So I'm like, let me talk to my dad. He's a car, and I showed him some of the cars at the shop.
Right.
He's like, I'll get back to you like, you know, tonight. And then I texted my dad. I'm like, we need to buy this car. I don't care if you want another E30.
Right.
We need. If you don't split it with me, I'm buying it because I feel like I was like sent this car by like
Yes.
Almighty. You
like
know?
you like I mean to some extent it's like you have to be this car's caretaker and like
Yeah.
give it the same
Yeah.
story because
So-
it just is like owed to that
Yeah,
car
so
now.
so just more information on the car. So it was factory, no radio,
Yeah.
no OBC, rear drum brakes.
yeah
Which is crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
even know E30s could do that.
Yeah.
Mud flaps, which is because that was the thing you had to buy.
yeah
Yeah.
There was a picture
$12.
of it brand new with like a sunroof visor thing. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's like a dealer added
little
option,
cover
but
piece.
that's been on the car for 45 years.
Crazy.
And it's still in great shape.
it hasn't cracked
no, nothing.
wow
Yeah,
so it must have been garage
original glass, crack-free dash. The only thing that's worn in the interior is the driver's seat because that's the only thing that's been used.
Sure.
So it's one of those things where it's like I don't know what to do with it because like I love it's a great car. It's a great story. I think we're gonna Euro swap the bumpers just because they look better.
yeah
But that's really like
I don't
know.
even think you should reupholster the driver's seat. I think you should keep that car like 100%
Right.
original.
Yeah,
Like
the one
leave
thing
the,
I did
leave
tell-
the
Assume
old
it's
man's
original
dead
paint.
skin on the steering
Yeah,
wheel.
I have-
original
level.
paint, right?
fully original. This
dude,
weekend I'm
you
detailing. I
literally-
cannot
you
wait.
should not change
Can't wait.
anything
It
in that
needs
car.
it needs a lot of PDR. Like
Yeah.
the car, you can tell
Yeah.
the car was in a small garage,
Yeah.
and like daughters kept like but so that
Bunch of
needs to
bicycle
happen.
handlebars and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You could tell there's like one spot where there's like 500,000.
And that's single stage for sure, right?
full thing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
took some compound on my finger, and my finger turned red. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, this
yeah.
is fully original.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait to detail this thing because
Sick.
as I mean, we detailed the car for them that was single stage in like 10 minutes on like a piece of panel, and it's like perfect. That's just is what it is with single stage.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait to get into this car and experience it. The one thing I haven't told him I'm doing this, but I ordered a new shift knob. I'm gonna give him the shift knob as like a
The old,
you
yeah,
know,
that's
keep
sick.
because I told him I'm like when this car is ready, like when it's finished, like when I like have it cleaned,
Yeah.
I'm bringing it back to you, and you have to like experience it. You got to take it for a drive or something. I can't wait.
Do me a
Cannot wait.
favor. When it's all prettied up, let me know. I would love to do a couple of shots of it, and like we can just like
Give him a
give
couple
them to the
prints.
dude.
Yeah, Ingo
Like,
mentioned
would
that
be
we,
sick.
we would I would
I'd
be able
love
to
to
use
do
his the light box and stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's-
Yeah, I.
I think you should do it outside.
You
yeah,
know
I
what we
think
should
so
do?
too.
You know what we should do? Find a way to like shoot it in front of like John Muir Hospital or something. Like
Yeah.
find like go through the log and find some things that like are cool
Yeah,
within the
we've- my
log
dad- I
and
haven't-
shoot it there.
My dad took all the paperwork and immediately like kind of like put
Cataloged
one in
it.
the corner. So I read it. I haven't read anything yet. He's just
Yeah.
been telling me things.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read it. But yeah, it's just one of those stories. It's like
I love that
it
stuff.
made me start rethinking my own car collection, and I started to realize that the cars I have right now, every single one of them have had a story. Like the green wagon has 250,000 miles, and like was like loved by every single person that owned it. And same with the M5. The M5 has
Yeah, it's
210,000
getting
miles.
harder to find cars like that.
And so like
Yeah.
I'm wondering like first
Or
of all
they're
like
getting newer.
I know Frank has car stories.
True.
I know Frank has a car story about his S2K. I'm sure you
Right.
have had car stories or like, you know, something.
I just bought a car with a really cool story too.
yeah, so like
I'll tell
Yeah.
you that.
why don't we go through like
Actually,
some
both
of
those
our
cars, the E30 and the Fiat.
So,
Yeah, like we
yeah.
have a client who explicitly buys like highly original. Every car he owns is like original paint, original interior,
Yeah.
original motor. Everything is like he will not buy something that has been restored into any capacity. And he has some really serious cars. He would love the E30 story so much.
I cannot wait to get into it.
Yeah.
But everyone has a car story. So why don't we just give us one? Give us one that's interesting.
Yeah.
Frank, why don't you go?
Sure. And just to double down on what you were just saying is like you've got and to tie it into this E30 that you now own. I think there is also a certain allure to finding an all original car, high mileage, cool story, just like this E30. For some reason, I think it's more honest and more organic when it's the base 318
Yeah.
like model, like you got the
Ridiculously
manual
base.
transmission, manual windows versus
Power-
if
You know,
it's
it's
like
funny because
Power windows.
versus
Power
if it's like
windows,
oh
that's
it's the
what it is.
930
I feel
that
like a lot of
like
times that's what it is. It's
yeah
because like
they have the best
I don't know
stories. They were
why.
used and
Well,
and-
remember this guy,
and they
came
and then
from
they also
Thailand,
survived.
and
Yeah.
his dream was to
Yeah.
come to America and buy a BMW. So
Yeah.
probably,
and that's
I
why
mean,
it's still around.
yeah, this was his dream. His dream car
Yeah.
was this.
And,
So
and
I mean,
the spec.
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
right
I don't
exactly,
think
and
he
the
even
others
cared about the spec.
Yeah.
I think he's just like,
Just
I need this car.
whatever
And
he
this
can
is,
get into
this
him.
This is the car that is
Right.
here right now. So I'm gonna own
but
it.
like the other low spec versions of that car, they didn't survive
Yeah.
because they weren't originally purchased by someone with the mentality
Yeah.
that has the mentality of the gentleman
it
that you
for
bought this
life.
one from.
Yeah.
And so that's how you end up. It's like there's like I guess there's like a survivor bias in that, where the ones that are around now that are original and are killer and that are
Yeah.
low spec cars are the ones that have the best stories.
I think that the other end of the spectrum too is like the collectible ones. Like if you took like an E30M, like a perfect E30 M3 or something
Mm-hmm.
that was like the first owner owned it for a really long time, it probably would have gotten to the point where like that is a highly collectible asset, and now it's going to be restored because that's how it's going to be the most valuable,
Right.
and then you just like lose
Right.
all of its history, you know?
Right. Or the grandkids need to go to college, so I'm going to
Yeah,
sell
you're
it
gonna
to a
sell
dealer
it.
locally because I
Yeah,
don't have the
yeah.
bandwidth to
Yeah.
seek out someone like Joe
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whomever.
Yeah.
But you know, I wanted to reflexively tell the story of the 924 that I had.
Oh yeah.
But I've already discussed
You
it
saw
on this
that
pod
car?
a long time ago. I did it. That
was like
Joe
the-
was going to buy it.
like
I was
Emerald
bidding on it.
green
Yeah,
kinda
across the
color,
bids. I
right?
lost.
Yes, crystal green metallic.
That's what it's called.
So cool.
Very, very cool car.
So bummed that
the extreme
buy
cliff
that.
notes is because I'm going to talk about something different because I've already talked about this car on this pod. But the extreme cliff notes version is it came through car donation. It was donated because the original owner who bought it new in New York was no longer of right mind to be able to drive.
Yeah.
So she was moved to a care facility. Her family donated
a
it
manual,
with no
right?
keys. Yes.
Yeah.
It was an 82 924 salvage title, no keys, hadn't run in a year and a half. Car donation because
No
they had no
keys
keys.
is crazy. I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, they were lost
I've heard
because
no
again, because
title,
she
I've
lost.
heard, like,
Yeah,
no,
nothing
everything else, but no
and
keys.
so they were just gonna send it to Copart, and I was like, this car's just too damn cool. Like I
Yeah.
can't salvage title and everything. So I bought it for $1,700. That's an unknown.
Yeah.
I ordered keys by Vin from Porsche. They cut them. They worked.
Yeah.
I threw a battery in it.
Porsche does a good job with keys.
Fired
Vin's specific
right the
keys.
fuck up.
Wow.
Passed smog. Just
Crazy.
I put fresh gas in it and drove it right to smog.
Yeah.
And it passed.
Crazy.
Air conditioning blew cold on it. Everything. The story was I ended up finding out, and again I'm trying to keep this short, that the original owner, and I found this out, so I found some paperwork for some, I ran a Carfax on it because 82, so I could run a Carfax.
Yeah.
I found the shop that had worked on it. They were in San Carlos, I think it was. I drove down there and talked to them. They're like, "Oh my God, you have Judy's car?"
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh my!" And they were all, she's been taken here for like 20 years, and
Yeah, yeah.
and on and on and on, and like, look, they walked me into their break room, and there was a picture of the car on their cork board in their break room,
Wow.
Nice.
where that she had
So
taken a
cool.
picture of it and like, "Thank you for looking after my car,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and thank you guys, and had it in there, and then they're like, "Oh, she like at this point, I had owned the car for like 8 months, 9 months, like, oh, she had just passed away."
Yeah.
And I found her not eulogy. What's the thing? It's you publish it in a newspaper. Somebody's dead.
Obituary.
Obituary. Thank you. And the car is mentioned in her obituary.
Wow.
that was online, where it's like, oh, she liked driving up and down the peninsula in her mint green 924.
Dude.
Remember how I said this was going to be short?
Yeah.
And so, and on the obituary, and it hadn't, and her viewing hadn't happened yet. And I contemplated taking the car,
Yeah.
but I thought it might maybe be too intrusive for
Yeah.
me to do that.
You should have took her.
One last ride. Let's go. Throw her in the passengers. But a really cool car, and as it turns out, she was an engineer. She was one of the
she was an
one of the
engineer
very
driving a
first
front-engine
women to graduate from, I believe it was MIT.
Wow.
And she wrote like a book. She's an author. She wrote a book about her memoirs of like
That's so
going to MIT in the 60s or early
Yeah,
70s or whatever it
That's
was.
so cool.
And I was able to find like a PDF download of the book. And I was like, it ended up, I was so protective of the damn car
Yeah.
because of all of this that eventually I was like, I have to sell this to someone who, I'm like street parking the thing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
I need
yeah.
to sell, like, I can't properly look after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I guess that's it. That's the story I'm going to tell. Because otherwise, if I try and go on to the actual one, which is going to be my Barracuda, which was my first car,
Yeah.
which I know some of the backstory on it. I'm the fourth owner on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know back to the second owner loosely. But that'll be a story for another day, because otherwise I'll talk for another 40 minutes and it'll be terrible. But yes, I'm big on cars with stories. And I think that is, once you've driven a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and once you've interacted with a bunch of stuff, you get jaded. Like you were saying earlier, Joe, it's just like, oh yeah, I've seen all the things. And I went to the car show and this cool shit was there, but I've seen it before. Like, it's the stories and the connections with people and the car that is, oh, here's a picture of it in 1978 at the Grand Canyon with a bunch of kids, and those kids are all like have their own kids now.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and like that's the stuff that really is alluring.
Okay, Sean, you have to have a story.
Maybe two.
You've owned a lot of cars.
But you know what? I actually don't have a lot of stories that come to mind. Maybe how my son was conceived in the AutoZam, but that's
Oh.
going to be his story.
It's a size.
So you bought this
conversation that we
AutoZam
should
2
have
years-
later.
That's
his
crazy.
story.
He time
That's his
traveled.
story.
It's crazy how shit works, bro. It's like the world works in mysterious
It's
ways.
right,
you know?
exactly.
God bless.
Right.
Wild. God bless.
God bless.
Figure that one out.
Birds, bees, and AutoZams.
I maybe shared part of the story. So when I was a kid, you guys, I think I've shared the story with you guys. When I was a kid, like my first ride, like in a sports car, was in a Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a 260. So forever I was like hooked on Z. So I had always wanted one. So after I started my business and things were going, I happened to befriend my bank manager, and
As you do when you're doing business well.
You're
right.
I got a whole lot of stories
taking
with
a
the bank
loan for a
managers.
new home.
Perhaps a Z.
So, and we were just talking about, like cars, and she asked me, what my favorite car was. And I said, I've always just loved the Zs, and this is the reason why. She goes, oh yeah, my parents were big fans of Zs as well. And they have one, or they had one, and they passed away, so I have it. It's just sitting in my garage. And I'm like, well, if you'd ever decide to sell it, let me know. She says, maybe when I'm ready to do so. And so, maybe a year or so and a few months had passed, and she came to me and she said, you know what, I'm ready to sell it, but you have to promise me that you're going to take care of it.
Sure.
So I said, you know what,
I immediately crashed it into a wall.
I said, I promise,
said.
I
Case
promise that I will take
the
care of it. And when I bought it, I mean, Z's weren't, they weren't.
What year was this?
This
Like
was maybe
mid-2000s?
2014,
Okay.
2013.
Yeah, okay.
Somewhere around there.
Instantly put Ronald Bears on it.
And they put Rono Bears on it. So, I mean, that's the story on how I got the Z. So
Podcast name.
when I picked it up from Vallejo, it was in their garage.
It was this paint, right? Or did you
It
repaint it?
was
The
that paint,
double
but I ended up
LJO.
repainting it.
Yeah.
You know, it had 26,000 miles or 24,000 miles on it.
Sick.
And they had babied it. You know,
Yeah.
they didn't drive it a whole lot. They bought it
It wasn't
from
modified. It had original big bumpers and all the
Vallejo of Nissan, and they lived in Vallejo. Had all their maintenance done
They
there.
were the original owners.
Yeah, saved
Cool.
all
So
their
cool.
tags, saved all the books and manuals and all that stuff. So you know, so everything is original in that car, and because of the family story and the family ties to it, that's why I can never sell that car, because I made the promise
Yeah.
that I would never
Yeah.
do it. But it was such a cool story because it really meant so much. Like what you know, obviously, I mean, you guys know when a car means so much to a family.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
certainly gives the car some soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Yep.
So that
I didn't know that. I guess you'd probably told us this before, but I forgot that was the story with that car's background. I knew it was like from somebody that owned it a long time. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Well, I
lifetime
think I never
car.
shared that she said that I,
You have to keep it or take care of it.
keep and take care of it. Yeah. So
Yeah. That's
What about you,
cool.
Robert? Anything?
Yeah, this 124 I just bought in Washington.
Fiat 124.
Yeah, Fiat 124 Spider, 72 pre-smog. So I went on this rally with my shit fire, and
The swallow fire. I'm telling you.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
and that car was actually it was fun in a hilarious way, in a sob way. It was just like bad, like this
Like
car was
SAAB sob?
yeah, it's just bad,
Yeah.
you know, like that car was bad when it was new.
Yes.
It's only gotten worse. The Triumph, not the Fiat. The Fiat's actually a pretty good car. But so that my takeaway from this rally that we did was like, I would love to have a fun, like low power, low weight sports car from the pre-smog era.
This is the way.
That's relatively inexpensive, you know, that I don't have to worry too much about cosmetically, but like is mechanically really nice and is a lot of fun to drive. And I was talking with Derek about this, and we were kind of between an Alpha Spider and a Fiat 124 Spider. And like a week later, this car came up on Facebook Marketplace up in Washington. And we didn't know this history about the car. We knew he was the guy that was selling it was the second owner of the car. He had it and done a lot of work to it over the years. It had some really old paint, and, you know, some other stuff to it. It had a decent amount of cosmetic flaws. We knew the paint was going to be fairly rough.
Sure.
And we're like, yeah, this seems great for the money. It had a lot of really cool parts on it and a ton of extras with it. So we flew up there and looked at it and bought it because it was cool and it had all these extras and all these extra parts. Like it has a Pininfarina hardtop, which is just like,
Unobtainable.
you just like can't find them.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know what they're worth, but Fiat stuff's cheap because these guys don't spend that much money on their cars. But that part is just like unobtainium. It has Abarth wheels, which are pretty cool, and like an Abarth steering wheel and like some other little bits. The guy did it up to look like a rally, which would have like all black top surfaces, and fog lights and stuff. And we stayed at a hotel. We knew it was coming with a lot of docks, but we hadn't gone through any of them, you know? And we stayed at a hotel on the way home at the midpoint, like right at the border in Oregon. And we started going through all the docks. And the guy that owned it had everything, every service invoice from the first owner who owned it, bought it in San Francisco, like your E30. He did Euro delivery. It had all of its documentation from Euro delivery and its like temporary vehicle identification for road use in Italy when it was new. The dude did something like 2,000 miles in 2 weeks. When he
So
bought the car.
Damn.
He was 25 years old. He was a lawyer. He flew out there. He bought the car. He just drove everywhere for 2 weeks or a week or whatever it was.
Rad.
And then he had it shipped back. And then he owned it as his only car or his daily until 2007. He was a judge in in the San Francisco like district court. And it's just like the most like Fiat service history. Like it's like it was in the shop every
Check electrical.
every
Check
3
electrical.
months.
Check
yeah,
electrical.
like there would be like the same. There was like some issue. There was some issue with the car. I
Yeah.
forget what it was.
Hot
that was like
start. Hot start.
on the service invoices from inspections. for 30 years.
The same
Like
thing.
it would
Same
just
thing.
keep
Customer
failing, you
complaint.
know? Like
Customer states.
like the rear lights on those cars fail, and they end up updating them. So like the rear lights were replaced like twice or something like that. Just all this hilarious stuff. But we can piece together so much of the car's history and like what was going on in the guy's life. Like there's one time where it was like he got in the car to drive it to work in the morning and it didn't start and he had it towed in, and then he picked it up that evening, and just all this really funny stuff. Yeah. So I mean, the car isn't as original as like Joe your E30 is, which is a little bit freeing because we can kind of do whatever we want to it.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do interior, buying buckets for it, like period buckets, and then doing black door cards and stuff because the Abarth would have had black in there, or it looks like that in catalog photos. And then maybe a carburetor. It has a hot carb on it, but not a dual carb. So I'd like to do that. And then otherwise, it's like pretty much there. The paint is like super rough, which is really awesome because we can just drive the
Just
crap
do
out of
whatever
it, you know?
want. Yeah, I love that. Freedom is great.
Yeah. But going through the docks was wild. It was just like so much stuff.
Do we know if original owner, high flying attorney guy is he still
He's still
with us?
alive and he lives in Napa, and we talked about this. We talked about going up and talking
Yeah.
to him because we don't
Just like-
have the original plates either.
Sure,
And I don't think the owner that we bought it from, he couldn't find them. I don't know if the car came with them.
sure.
So part of it was like we want to go find him and see if he still has.
You gotta
the
just
original
take the
plates.
car up to it.
But yeah,
and
the
be
other
like,
part is we
you
really
have
wanna
to see
show
this
it.
thing. Yeah.
My question is like, he kept the car very original.
So he's like, you've massacred my boy.
So like my only concern is that like it has the like it's like this Abarth rally look now.
Right.
And like he might be like, why does it have the wrong wheels and the black and like, you know, all this other stuff.
we're going to fix it. That's why we're
Yeah.
here to talk to you. You know.
What did you do to my damn car?
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's the first time I've ever bought a car that had so much documented history. It was like I would have spent this much money on a car that wouldn't run just for all of those documents.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
think it's just so cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So it seems like, except maybe your Barracuda, but it seems like you're not the original owner of that either. But
No.
it almost feels like
I did not buy it new in 1965.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. So
30 years before I was born.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, our stories are all from moments before us. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We're reminiscing in someone else's past.
yeah.
It's so cool.
So, but
like
the
I know
question
what was
is,
going on in this guy's daily life in
Exactly.
like
It's
1980s.
so
It's
crazy.
fantastic. The question is that happening? Will that happen 30 years from now?
I think so, dude. Modern Porsche owners, there's modern Porsche
Yeah,
owners
yeah.
out there that are just this anal, you know.
Oh.
We
That's
see
good.
cars from the 90s even that are like
Yeah.
this.
Or I just imagine somebody with just like, oh, I bought like a new BRZ and I still have
Yeah,
it in
that's
2042.
Yeah. I mean,
you know?
I definitely know people now that own cars like that they
Yeah.
bought 10 years ago that are like, oh, I love this car. It's just
I
my
mean,
life,
Beach is a
you
good
know?
example.
Maybe-
My mom's
VJ is a great
S2000.
example,
Yeah.
yeah. Your mom's S2000.
Yeah.
As much as we complain about them, I mean, cars are they're made a lot better than they used to be. They're
You can own
safer.
them for 30 years and drive
Yeah,
them probably.
yeah.
You know,
You can-
until
Until the software bricks.
I was gonna say the computers are what's
Yeah.
gonna kill 2010
Yeah.
BMW M3s and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's really it. I mean, the scenario basically is if you were to buy a new car on the market today and keep it for the rest of your life, like these
A
guys,
new car.
new car,
Yeah.
what would it be? And could you see yourself making stories like these old cars with it? So
My toughest thing with new cars when I go to sports cars is that they're so like capable.
they're very fast.
Like when I think about like this
Yeah.
E30 or like this Fiat, like
Yeah.
I could have bought that Fiat new and like gone and done everything I wanted to and had a hoot doing it. The problem with these new cars is like I don't think I'd use it as much. Like
Yeah.
if it was a 911, you know, like a special order 911 that I got Euro delivery.
Yeah.
That's the easy.
Oh, an
way
ST,
out, though,
like
right?
it doesn't.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's like what they would have done then too. They would have been like, I'm gonna buy the hero car that I love, you know.
Yeah. And also, cars are way more. I mean, maybe, in my opinion, I think even with inflation, I think they're way more expensive than they.
Oh,
were.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like a different ballpark,
Especially
altogether.
sports special stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 3 options.
Yeah.
There's like
it was-
Miata,
Miata's a good choice. Yeah.
Subiota twins, and GTI. Those are the only affordable and like
Yeah.
EcoBoost Mustang that nobody buys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only cars I could see making stories with are like a BRZ or maybe like a base WRX.
My mind goes
Yeah,
to like
WRX is
engineers,
good.
like what an engineer, because I think of like the people that are making these stories, or like the people I've interacted with that do this, are like, they're like like people that are used to living in like a system that's super organized and
Like
stuff,
rigid,
like an
yeah.
engineer or a lawyer, you know. And I think about like what those guys would buy, and I feel like there's got to be some 911s out there that are like this.
Yeah.
Still,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
And you
Taking
know what?
like road trips and stuff.
Yeah.
If you do, in my mind, if it's 911, it's a T. You're going Carrera T.
Or an ST. I can
ST,
see
I mean,
ST, some
ST.
ST.
Yeah, but like,
It's too expensive.
who's? Yeah, that's what
I think
I'm
it's
saying.
too
Who's putting 180,000 miles
I mean,
on
I
an
know a
ST?
guy that has an ST that was.
I mean, that's big
Valt
dick
guy that-
energy, but
He's he drives it and uses it a lot and documents it, and it's like his.
I would think a
serious love
base
affair.
Carrera or a T.
Yeah, like a
One
T.
of those.
Yeah.
With like a roof rack.
T
and,
makes
like,
a lot of
just
it's like a Cayman.
base
not a
color,
base Cayman,
silver,
but-
silver over black, just simple.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know.
20 years ago, it would have
yeah.
been like S2000,
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Or E36.
E36,
Well,
or E46.
Yeah.
It's
E46.
probably some out there.
But you know, being a two-seater, can you really tell those stories with it?
Oh yeah.
They have rear seats. E46 have rear seats. Oh, S2000. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I
my
think you can.
124. there's
Yeah,
nobody
I
in
think
that
it.
car.
I think it changes the dynamic, right? Like it makes it like
baby stories.
yours is a. Do we know did he have like mad
in it.
children?
Two daughters.
Do
Yeah.
you think
Two
they were ever
daughters.
in it?
I'm sure.
sure they were
It was
in
the
it.
only car, so we had to.
Oh,
we had
yeah,
to have,
okay.
yeah.
But that was an 80s thing. Like me growing up, my mom had an 82 Celica that I grew up in. It was a two-door.
Yeah.
And that was the family car up until I was like 12.
Wow.
And so that's how you did, like, people got by with smaller, shittier cars in the 80s
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
for family cars. And that's how it was. That's how I grew up.
And it was all throwaway stuff. You
Yeah.
know, when it broke down.
Or not even throwaway, but just tiny, just whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and nobody does that now. Nobody's like, oh, I had a single baby. I guess I have to get an excursion. You
Yeah,
know, like it's like super overkill. But I like this. I like this question through the lens of something that's like more affordable than like an ST.
Yeah.
Or even a
I think
Carrera
those
T,
people-
because
I
a
think
Carrera
those-
T with like 4 options is what, 120 grand?
I think those people, like, by and large, probably cherish their cars more. Like
Yeah.
the guy with the 318 would have.
Right. Like I worked really hard to get this GR Corolla.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
And like
GR
that
Corolla
car,
might be there.
like that
Yeah.
could be one. Oh, I got the circuit with the carbon roof. I sprung for that, so I'm gonna polish this thing every single day, and I'm gonna log where I went with it. And I went to this.
Yeah.
I took it to Dirtfish once, and I took some pictures, and now I have the pictures in a thumb drive because nobody prints photos anymore.
We were
Yeah.
talking about it earlier, and maybe that Supra could certainly be there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's probably some super guys out there.
no Z4s though.
What about like brand new GR Corollas? Are good. Do you think the new Supra, like the BMW one?
Yeah. He was.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
M3s.
The big new one. Think so?
It's the M2.
Yeah. I was thinking M2 too.
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't the owners of these cars. I don't know if they're.
I think of a
they
lot
care
of those
anymore.
guys as buying cars on lease.
That's the thing. The
Yeah.
lease market is
They're not
what's,
gonna
what's
keep
messing
those.
this up. I think.
Yeah.
Supras
You mean
too,
the
probably.
GLB 43 AMG
Yeah.
isn't gonna win any of this?
Buying that out. Yeah.
I think-
Interesting question. I don't know.
I feel like it's way, way, way more difficult today than it was 15, 20 years
I
ago.
also like in my experience, the people that are like that are like
Miata.
super hardcore car enthusiasts, and they're not buying new cars because
Sure.
they don't like new cars.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Like
was that happening in the 80s though? Like that's what I'm wondering. Is like
Yeah.
are the car guys who are like wanting to make these stories, are they all buying like this shit instead of like a BRZ? And is
Yeah.
that going to like 30 years from now when like my kid is like trying to buy a car with a story?
Yeah.
Like are they going to
probably won't
exist?
be.
You know?
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I think to a
Exactly.
certain degree, because I think if you frequent online auctions, cars that have killer stories, the one owner documented, wrote and kept a journal. Here's a picture of the family and the grandkids. Like those cars sell for a huge premium compared to their contemporaries.
Yeah.
And so I do think there are people that hunt for that, and whether they buy it to then
Yeah, I don't know. if
put
people are
another
still doing it,
200,000
though.
miles. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
I mean, with the price, not only with the price of cars, but also
Yeah.
to think that stuff is just assisted now.
yeah.
I
It's less
can't
timeless.
imagine like a hybrid, no matter what it is, being like, oh, I
Right.
want that hybrid, or I want that electric car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see it right now because
just a
we're
lot-
still in the infancy.
I'm going to
of it.
get buried in this Polestar 3.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a different situation altogether now.
I also
Yeah.
think people are just used to like
Disposability,
consumables,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
economy, our economy is like made us adjust to like just not caring about keeping things forever anymore.
About
No,
assets.
no
sticking
matter.
around.
I mean,
Thanks,
no matter
Obama.
what hybrid or electric car you get, the next version is clearly going to be better.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The phones are slowly morphing into, cars are slowly morphing into iPhones.
Yeah.
Where like, oh, the new one came out and it's
Yeah.
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 it's
Yeah. Turnover rate must be significantly higher nowadays than it was
sure.
like 40 years ago.
So I mean, I think it still goes back to the basics of what drives our industry, like manual, naturally aspirated
Sports cars.
sports.
There's like
Don't
two of them.
exist.
Right.
They just don't-
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
literally- yeah. There
There
like
are
literally two of them.
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Beep-doop.
You can just say your outro on your
Yeah.
side.
It's timely.
Yeah.
We're good. All right. So, well, on that negative note,
Yeah.
comment down below if you have any car stories. I'm sure you're not going to have any car stories with modern cars. It's unfortunate that the next generation of car people aren't really going to be thinking about this much, I guess. I mean, they'll be seeing them in museums and like at Cars and Coffees if they still exist, but like, I don't think anyone's really making. I mean, there are people, like there are a few people who buy a GTI and like make a story with it, but like,
Yeah.
very few people now these days. And you can't buy base models anymore, so that's an unfortunate thing.
right.
Really. They don't really exist.
Yeah.
But comment down below with your stories. Our cameras keep dying, so we're gonna close this. Anything else before we go?
No.
Any plugs? Frank, you want to plug something?
Oh, God.
We
I
can't even
just-
see him.
Yeah.
That's okay.
The ghost
Look at
of me.
Look at me. That's Frank. We've already put it.
Yeah, I
your
just
podcast on there.
tune in to my dumbass podcast. Me and Chadwick, my co-host, we do another pointless automotive podcast. That's actually what it's called. APA podcast on Instagram. We never post there, but just find us where you get podcasts. We're about to have 200th episode. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll show up here again sooner than later, and I'll see you then.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Maybe we'll go live. How about that? That'd be fun.
Hey.
All right.
See ya.
All right. See you later.
Bye.